Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Hit Run Candlesticks. For those that don't know, this is Rick. For everyone else that know me, it is so glad to see you. I am so glad to see you on this wonderful, wonderful April 8th, 2024. And wow, take a look at this market kind of pop up. Now, Friday, I took most of Friday off. You guys know that. And we actually ended up pretty good. These clump, three dash lines here, kind of a clump of lines, that's a 50% retracement from here. These highs to these lows right here. 50% retracement. So Friday, I had mentioned, actually Thursday, I had mentioned we're going to have to get past these lines before I got back to the bullish side of things, opposed to the bearish side of things. And Friday ended up with a very nice bullish Hiromi, and now pre-market we're getting that follow through right over this area that we needed to get over. And this area for me, what this is anything below it is to the bearish side, anything of it is to the bullish side. Bears own this, bulls own this. It's kind of the tracks that run down your road, you know. The tracks that your mama said you should not play on the other side of the tracks, those kind of things. Well, that's what that is. So if you're a bull, you really don't want to play on this side of the tracks. If you're a bear, you really don't want to play on this side of the tracks. So here we go. Looks like we're back bullish, and as long as we stay above that line, I will remain 100% bullish. No shorts allowed. Now, our T2123 is a bit of a problem, and we have to wait for the market to open and get going before it changes, because these are Friday's numbers. This is not real time. So this is the way we closed on the 60-minute chart of our T2123, which closed more toward the bearish side. So what I'm going to need is, one, the chart stay above that 50% mark, and two, I'm going to need this chart to move up into the bullish territory like this right here. So where the candlesticks here are above the green dots. The 15-minute, I can kind of let that go. This is more for early moves or just chop maybe. But the 60-minute needs to be bullish, and I'm going to be pretty hardcore about that. What else do we have? Well, let's do this here. If you take a look at the transports, we're still in a downtrend line, and we're in an uptrend as well. So, and that's going to create that wedge. Here we are in a downtrend. Here's the 50-period moving average right there, creating that wedge. So when we're inside a wedge, what we need is more information. Are we going to get the breakout, or are we going to get the breakdown? Okay, so inside the wedge is just a lot of noise for me, especially when we get into the tight corner over here. So there's not much room to move, very hard to trade in this area, very hard to make sense of it. But like I say, we break out. That gives us a clue that the bulls are starting to ramp up again. We break down. It says the bears are starting to ramp up again. SMH is another one we need to follow. And that one's just kind of floating sideways, I think. I think if we just did that right there, let's just use this big bearish candle right in here. Anything in the sideways area is just a lot of noise. If we're looking for bullish activity, a bullish hint, we're going to need that breakout. If you're looking for a bearish hint, you need that breakout to the downside. Of course, any trading can be done. It depends on how you look at your charts and how you want to go forward with your charts. I'm sharing how I'm going to look at my charts. Okay. What else have we got here? Let's look at some charts. Yeah, let's come over here and look at some charts. I noticed that Bitcoin is kind of active today. So here's that Bitwise ETF that's kind of new, moving up pretty nice here. Also, very nice chart. You know, you've got this low, high, higher low, and now we're making a higher high. So BITB might be worth a look. There's several energy stocks that look good. I put Hess up here as one I'm kind of looking at, Hess. So we've rallied up. We've got this sideways consolidation starting to break out. Not quite. I really wish it would kind of settle down a little bit more, come closer to the T-line, give us a nice 3/8 trap entry, something like that, and then Hess might pay. BP is another one setting up. BP setting up better than Hess, I think. See how we've popped up? And let's move this up. See how we've broken over this candle here, that high, and here we've settled down. We're consolidating, testing right there at the T-line. That makes more sense to me. I like that chart. And this would be a real easy T-line trade, you know, where bought close to it, it's real simple. Above the T-line, we're still bullish. Below the T-line, you want to be out of it. Amazon is breaking out. Those that held Amazon over the weekend, super congratulations. It's banging up against that target up there, and boom, it's looking good. So way to go. John's asking about MRO, so let's take a look at that. That's another beautiful chart. Here we're up and consolidating. So the whole thing about a chart like this, any of these that pull back, I'm going to go to the T-line here. And actually, I'm going to go just slightly above the highs. And that gives you that breakout. All that's buy territory in here. None of the trend, none of the bullish is in question. Nothing. Very bullish, very trending bullish chart here. So there's the entry level. Nice chart. I'm going to go ahead and flag that one. Okay, thanks, John. FNGU. This is a good chart to have on your side if you're long. It's also a good chart to have on your side if you're short. But if you're short, you don't want it where it is now. If it's short, you actually want this thing moving down, not up. Well, here we are moving up pre-market, and if it can actually push up and break out, we've got something on the bullish side here. FNGU it's a doer. So a lot of the market can be garbage. This chart here, the market can go up. TIBA is a nice looking chart, making a J hook. See that J hook in there? Actually, it's a pretty nice looking J hook. See how smooth it is? That doesn't particularly mean that it's going to be a better J hook. I'm just pointing out how smooth and nice looking it is. So what we want to see is a breakout right through here. It's buyable in this area, up here, or even down here for that J hook buy. And then what we're looking for is for that follow through in the chart, and that's where we make some money right in there. Fast is one that I'm kind of eyeballing, and I'm going to need to see Fast close over about $77 here. It needs, I mean, we've got a good 3-bar pattern so far. That's the sad sag bearish bar, and then the bull came back in, and now the bull's coming back in again, but they didn't come in strong enough yet to take that candle out. So above 77.05 is what I would be looking at. AMAT, A-M-A-T. This is big time on my watch list. We need to see that breakout, or if the market could hold up pretty well, I would have no problem buying it somewhere in this area right in here. IAS, if somebody's looking for something off the bottom, nice bottom on this, nice pop, nice overall, where's my little tool right here? Nice overall chart pattern right in here. Pop up, consolidate well. Entry level, about that area right in there. And that has a really good chance of reaching up toward that 50 period moving average there. Rig is a popular chart to energy chart to trade for a lot of people, and I think one reason is because it's priced right. And hey, I get it. Got a nice little J hook here, nice little pullback. Now it's starting to head up. Anything above that 675 area, that would take you over the 200 period moving average. My next target up is about $7.30 on that. Let's see, GBTC, another one of those Bitcoin plays here, and it looks like it's starting to work out. We can draw a line from that top down, just like that. You see where we're breaking out? That's a bullish positive sign right there. TSM, I heard this morning, I was walking by the television where CNBC's on, and I believe I heard where they were awarded some money from the government to build, another plant in Arizona or something like that. I could be 100% wrong about what I heard, but that may help push TSM, or at least put some eyes on them, and might make that kind of active today. So, alrighty, there's what I have this morning. I appreciate everybody being here, and we'll see you at the bottom of the hour. Okay, thank you everyone for being here.